Two sides, of course, who've had a lot on their minds in terms of the end-of-season league run in. Such a disappointing end to the campaign for Derry City. A title that on more than one occasion looked there for them, ultimately escaped their grasp. Drogheda still with a big job to do next week in the playoff against Bray Wanderers in Tala, but that's for another day. Today all about landing for them just a second FAI Cup, and were they to do so, it would come a full 19 years after their sole triumph to date in 2005. Derry City chasing a 7th cup success and a second in 3 years. The teams are walking to a fantastic noise, a fantastic ovation. And don't forget European football on the line for these two as well today.
Yeah, well, the prize is huge, Des. I mean, you know, talk about Derry City being disappointed in the league. There's so much to lose. Yes, they've so much to gain. I mean, you don't become a bad team overnight. They've been fantastic for most of this season. We know what they're capable of doing for Derry. Just even the fact that the two lads with Hassel and Harry.
Flick on from James Taylor. Here is Piero, the front two combining. And Connolly got across in the nick of time for Derry City.
Once again, Piero getting in. Where's the cover? It's Connolly on the cover. He needs to get over much quicker and anticipate that. Look at Piero, just comes in behind him. Wonderful little timed run. And the touch isn't too bad. Just can't get the strike away. It's a hell of a chance. You'd have to give credit to Connolly. Got himself around on the cover, but he's let that wait.
Now it's another long throw for Derry City to face. All three centre halves in the penalty area again. Here we go. Flatter trajectory this time. Wisdom gets his head in it. Here's Markey, deflected! And out for a corner, as close as we've come. Did Mara get a touch, or was it just the initial deflection? The replay will tell us.
I think it might have been Patrick McElhenney. He got himself out of the cutter, so just gets something on it, doesn't he? I think Mara actually saves it as well. Obviously the throw-in comes in, it comes right out to Mark. He gets his feet settled. You have to give huge credit to Patrick McElhenney getting out to close the shot down, sees the danger.
Sadou Diallo advancing with purpose, slipped it inside to McElhenney, who's quick to turn back to Diallo again. Well, they worked it well, it was intricate in a tight area. But Dennison makes the save to deny Sadou Diallo.
It's a hell of a chance, isn't it? Diallo, wonderful little end up being a 1-2 with Patrick McElhenney. Just managed to get it back to him. Wonderful feat from Patrick McElhenney. The chance for Diallo, just kind of settled himself a little bit better. He bodies from Drogheda, just thrown himself. Might have been Shane Farrell, last minute tackle. Probably just did enough to put Diallo off.
Here is Diallo. McElhenney makes the run. Nice little weighted ball in to find him. Left-footed delivery around the back. Fabulous ball. And it's almost that old combination between Derry and Dundalk all those years together. Fabulous teasing ball in from McElhenney, and Duffy's so close here.
Well, all about his ability to use left, right foot. Have a look at that for delivery with the left foot, and he's just tempting Michael Duffy to go after it, but you have to give huge credit to who he just gets himself in, and it makes a nuisance of himself, almost puts Duffy off. It's a wonderful opportunity. Just throws the left leg at Duffy, doesn't, but the defender is just there to annoy him, just done enough. Going here.
Piero on the move early. They're looking for a knockdown here from Bolger, who was offside. Brian Marr wasn't to know that. He produced a brilliant clawing save. With McElhenney and Connolly. Here he is again though. And Derry City are going to have to be careful conceding these set pieces and throw-ins. Drogheda have shown their threat in those areas already. The foot was a little reckless from Diallo.
Yeah, well, if you can lip read, you can see Diallo was just saying what for. Even a little bit harsh on Diallo, maybe. Foot was certainly up, probably not dangerous. Maybe needed just going to get a little bit more purchase on the ball. Referee might have let it go, but that doesn't happen. And as we've seen so far, Drogheda starting to look very dangerous with set pieces.
It's Farrell on it again, deep one around the back, and Quinn has scored! There is the breakthrough goal! It's Andrew Quinn. The underdogs bare their teeth and show their fight in this cup final. Drogheda United strike first. And it's come from a set piece, another Shane Farrell delivery, and Andrew Quinn, who threatened with the head earlier, has caressed that one in beyond Brian Marr. Drogheda United 1, Derry City 0.
Well, we've seen far too often in this game so far that the Derry City defenders have been 2, 3, 4 yards off some of the Drogheda players, and now this is all about the delivery into this area, and it's Connolly get himself right in behind Webster, or Quinn, apologies, just steals a couple of yards, and Connolly can't get back Connolly. And that's a hell of a finish. But this is all about putting the ball into a good area and getting yourself on the end of it. Connolly needs to do much better there. I'm not too sure what he's thinking, and he's furious with himself, but this is a hell of a finish from Andrew Quinn. Just going to find that tiny little area at front post.
It really is a hell of a finish in a cup final. That ball came a long way, tangling with the defender, eyes on it all the way, and made perfect contact with UCD at Finn Harps, and then made a great start, 2 goals in his first 3 appearances, and then that second ACL against Shamrock Rovers over a year out, a June return. What a goal scorer. Back defending here against Conor Kane, who's sharp and he's gone down. Penalty. Brilliant bit of work from Conor Kane. Positive, decisive run, and boys, looked like he left a leg in there. And now there will be an opportunity for Douglas James Taylor.
That's what it all comes down to there. It's aggression, wanting to get on the end of things. Oh, that's very, very tight. The referee's got a wonderful view of it. It's probably just inside. I'd say it's even on the line. Oh, I'm not going to complain with the referee because he's literally 5 yards behind it, but you have to say Conor Kane makes that happen. The ball in front of him, and anticipation, aggression, get there. Boyce has got to be much more careful knowing where he is, and we're looking at the reaction of Ronan Boyce. He knew straight away.
So here we go. Brian Marr, who saved a penalty on the opening day of the season from Ryan Brennan. Douglas James Taylor scored a late penalty leveller against Shells in his debut, 1 of 5 he's converted this season, chasing a 6th penalty kick here and a 7th FAI Cup goal of the campaign. And this the chance to give the underdogs real breathing room. He's dispatched it clinically. The coolest of heads out there, and just reward, you would think, for such a positive second half start from Drogheda United. They lead Derry City by 2 goals to 0, and it's dead-eyed Douglas James Taylor again.
Oh, what a big moment for Drogheda. Calm, cool, collected, little check in the run. He slapped it, makes the keeper go the wrong way. A lot of composure needed from James Douglas Taylor to take that. A lot of pressure on his shoulders considering the circumstances. He makes no mistake about it. This is a huge moment for Drogheda United. And Derry City, something has got to happen for them. I don't know whether Rory Higgins is going to have to make another change now. Brought on like for like Colin Whelan for Mullen, but he may need to go with 2 up top.
James Brown made us a right back there. Didn't touch on that. It was awkward for Quinn, and he did the right thing, just helping it on its way.
He's got to be really composed, Quinn. As you rightly said, when the delivery comes, gets a little bit of deflection. He's got to correct his feet, Quinn. He knows that Patching is coming in behind him. Just guide that out of play. Just maybe Patching could have been more aggressive there, getting him behind him, but
Davenport just sitting in this left-sided position. Patching. Heaney with him, can't block the cross. Brilliant ball in. And Bodger got a foot to it. Or was it Brennan? Here as far as Robertson. Nice little check by McElhenney. Looking to set one up. Diallo steps over. Connolly. Still Matt Connolly charged down by James Taylor. Michael Duffy. No way through beyond Heaney. Dennison climbing, claiming to an ovation from the fans behind his goal.
They have to give huge credit to Drogheda. As Kevin Doherty came here, the underdogs, everyone made a point of it, but they have been exceptional and fully deserving of what they're about to get.
And that is it. It is all over. In this all-or-nothing 7-day period, Drogheda United deliver, and deliver big. Just a 2nd FAI Cup success in the club's history. And with it, of course, European football secured for next season. 19 years on from that 0-5 triumph under Paul Doolan, Kevin Doherty will be bringing the cup back to Boyneside, and what a reception will await them there. Real momentum now to bring into that playoff against Bray next weekend. That will be another huge game to finish the year with, but I fancy a night off to celebrate before back to work. Big moments in the season. It's hard to look beyond that summer transfer window that brought in 5 players who are to become regular starters and starters today. 5 players who made a huge impact for Derry City. A devastating end to the campaign, a league title that slipped away, and now a cup final defeat for a club that at the start of the year held so much ambition.
But I'm just looking down at Kevin Doherty below me, hugging his wife. A wonderful scene, I have to say. No Kevin Well, played under Shelbourne, an absolutely fantastic football man. Nobody deserves this more than him. But I mean, this is the cup, the romanticism of the cup, but this is what it's all about. The fact Drogheda United had no right to go and win this game, Des, but they did, because there was sheer will and aggression and wanting it more than the other team. And that teaches probably the greatest lesson you'll ever learn in football.
And that 05 team under Paul Doolan, big players. Graham Gartland down below, Damien Lynch, Stephen Gray, Simon Webb, Shane Robertson, Stephen Bradley, the current Rovers manager, Fabio O'Brien, Paul Keegan, they were all there. And of course European football to come back as well next season. So here we go, Gary Deegan and Ryan Brennan raise the cup aloft. What a day for Drogheda United, for the second time in their history and the first time in 19 years they are the FAI Cup winners.
Oh, well, a picture tells 1,000 words. I mean, to look at the faces of those players, they know the effort they put into this game. They knew they were up against it, they were the underdogs. No one really gave them a chance, but didn't listen to the noise. And with their manager, the group just has done something extremely special, and a wonderful day for sport, a wonderful day for the underdogs, and credit to Drogheda United. Well done.